AITA for telling my wife's kid sister I never liked her? I'm 30. My wife is 34. And her sister Alexa is 19. We got married 2 years ago, but we've known each other for a long time. My wife's parents live abroad and they have a business there. 1112 years ago they sent Alexa to the US to live with my wife and get her education. My wife is basically her only parent. She does everything for Alexa. I'll be honest, Alexa is a brat who honestly gets on my nerves. It's like she exists to make my wife's life miserable. She's arrogant, rude, entitled, nasty. She constantly broke rules and none of her teachers ever liked her. She refused therapy. I'm amazed at the patience and kindness my wife has because the girl was a nightmare. The second Alexa went to college we got married. She came home for Thanksgiving, probably skipping classes, and came to me this weekend and confessed her feelings. Apparently, I treated her so much better than my wife when she was growing up. I tried to be nice to her just because she's my wife's sister. I'd do things like take her out once in a while to give my wife, then GF a break. When my wife would try to tutor Alexa and she wouldn't even do her work and fail half her classes, I told her to let it go. I lost it and told her I don't like her. I never liked her, and I was only nice to her because it would make my wife happy. I told her I only put up with her spoiled self to be with my wife and I was annoyed whenever she intruded. Alexa started sobbing and ran out. I told my wife everything and she said I was right to turn her down but didn't have to be so harsh. She thanked me for being honest. Her parents are furious. I've gotten a bunch of weird text messages from what I suspect are Alexa's friends. AITA? Edit. I would never do anything because Alexa is literally a kid I've seen grow up. It would be disgusting and immoral. I would have shut her down either way, but I'm asking if I'm the asshole for revealing how I really feel about that brat. NTA, she's an adult and needs a reality check for her past behavior. The problem isn't what you did. It's that no one did it before. Her parents have no right to be upset since they passed off the job of parenting to your wife. NTA, but what in the world is going on? Your wife thinks you were too harsh in turning down her sister's attempt to ruin your marriage? Were you supposed to just pull a Gabby from Desperate Housewives and say, that's a negatory on the affair, with a smile on your face? Person facepalming, female sign flushed. NTA. Don't be alone with her ever again. Her words against yours. Location flag, location flag, location flag. Edit. NTA. Don't spend time alone with her anymore. She's not a child. She knows better. In .fo, did she confess her feelings romantically? Or just state that she felt you were a kinder parental figure than your wife? NTA. Her absent parents are furious at you when their child tried to ruin her sister's marriage? That's crazy. NTA. Your sister-in-law propositioned you. You were clear and to the point. You left her with no room for misinterpreting your intent. Good for you. Alexa is 50 Shades of EU. You are NTA and that girl is trouble. Never be alone with her. Like, ever. NTA. You had me with the title. But in response with her trying to break up your marriage with her sister? That's seriously messed up. And you're justified. She told you this either in hopes you would start an affair or leave your wife just before the holiday. Was it harsh of you? Yes. But you had every reason to be upset at the thought she was taking kind things you had done to help your wife as signs you wanted to betray her instead. NTA. What is she trying to pull, confessing her feelings to her sister's spouse? This was not okay. She's old enough to know better, and sometimes you have to say things harshly for them to be heard. Which sounds like the case for her. Wait, Info. Was she confessing romantic feelings for you? Poor kid. She needed therapy years ago for her feelings of abandonment. Clearly she's confused romantic feelings with affection. And you have to be careful now. Being blunt was probably and unfortunately the only way you would have gotten it across to her. She still needs therapy. Her parents tossed her away for your sister to take care of. Going with NTA. She could easily destroy your lie. Blunt, harsh truth is the safest way for you. And she needs help. So, she tried to steal her only real parent's husband. I don't think your wife or anyone around you has processed just how abnormal and harmful that behavior is. Although you were motivated by anger, I feel like the needed to be shut down hard. And it shouldn't be over. She needs therapy. She needs to apologize to both you and your wife. And she really shouldn't keep staying there. Her parents sent her away when she was 7 years old. Just that alone made me think this wasn't going to end well. But inappropriate romantic feelings add to it. She comes from a broken, unstable background and needs some help. I hope you all get some help. PSNTA. NTA, she tried to come onto you? If that isn't some selfish, childish, entitled bullshit IDK, what is? Your Sil seriously does not see the error of her ways and is calling in her cronies to argue on her behest. NTA. You endured an unbearable situation admirably. For years. Your confession is a relief. If her parents are so concerned about what happened, why is Alexa not with them? Why did they leave her to be raised by her sister? Who is a saint? NTA. I understand the folks who are saying you could have been less harsh. But honestly, your knee-jerk reaction was probably better in this instance than trying to be polite. Since she has clearly already misinterpreted your past behavior towards her as more than what it was. NTA. But I wonder about this kid. She was basically shipped off 10 years ago to live with her sister. It sounds like her sister did most of the parenting and you were more a friend, so did she have a male parental influence? She's probably definitely got some stuff she needs to work out in therapy. As for the romantic feelings, she sounds immature. She's 19, probably 16 or 17 in real age from the sounds of it. Thinks she's living in a rom-com. It don't work that way. Honey, I think you could have handled it a little better. Been clear and concise without hurting her feelings. But I don't think you're an asshole. That's probably the last thing you expected. I think she sees you as the only positive male influence maybe? And she's confused that for romantic love instead of family love? I'm not sure what her relationship with her dad is, but that'd be my sorta kinda guess. Something more is going on there though. NTA. While you were harsh, it was a truth bomb that Alexa probably needed. Her parents are unhappy? Tell them to take her back. You are done with an arrogant, rude, entitled, nasty roommate. I feel that Alexa wouldn't have taken the hint any other way. NTA. But I am kind of cracking up at the fact that her parents are furious. So, she went and told her parents? Parents. I am distraught. I really put myself out there and confessed to your other daughter's husband, my Bill, how I feel about him, and he turned around and was mean to me. Can you believe that? What a jerk. Poor me. Quote. The parents are living abroad without the hassle of raising a rather difficult child. That fell on your shoulders. Now she's 19. And definitely not a child anymore. She could well be trying to come between you and your wife. She needs to move out and find her own place ASAP.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.